34 when founders of tech companies in Silicon Valley or Chicago want to bring their big ideas to the marketplace, they look to get venture capital financing from investors willing to take a risk on their idea. But before a VC, there's an early stage of financing called friends and family, which is just what it sounds like. People who know the founder get the chance to invest. But because of the racial wealth gap in America and hundreds of years in inequities in our financial system, access to this money has not been available to black entrepreneurs with big ideas and big talents.
So that's where Fifth Star Funds comes in. It's a group of people with success in venture capital and the tech industry who are creating a fund that will act as a friends and family stage that empowers black entrepreneurs. And with us right now, Samir Mirza, co-founder, executive director of Fifth Star Funds, and Dr. Christine Iswakour. Nice to meet both of you. Thank you both for being here this morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. So this is a great idea. So talk to me, when you saw the inequities in terms of funding, how did you come up with the idea?
Yeah, thank you for the question. So I think we approached it as entrepreneurs, and we saw, so of all the startup capital that's invested into startups today, only 1% is invested in black founders. So think of all the great companies you know about, Instagram, Google, Cameo here in Chicago. They only started because they had those investors that believed in them, that invested in their startups. And so we saw no one was supporting black founders at the very beginning of their journeys at that friends and family stage. And we wanted to build it as a community initiative where the city of Chicago can come together to be the friends and family investors of black tech founders.
And is that because primarily a majority of big-time investors in this country just are white and they know other white people who want to start a business? Is it that simple?
I mean, I think that is part of the problem. So I think there's pattern matching that goes on right now in the VC landscape, looking at colleges. Did you go to Stanford or MIT? But here at Fifth Star Funds, we look at non-traditional dimensions that we feel like are strong indicators of if a founder will be a great startup entrepreneur. So dimensions like grit, which represents passion, perseverance, we feel like are strong signals. And so we have a very objective, rigorous process to evaluate founders and know that they'll be set up for success.
Christine, I wanted to mention that you're the first black female to have a PhD in cybersecurity in the country. Tell me about your idea and how you wanted to get started.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Thanks for the question as well. Yeah, so I spent over a decade in the cybersecurity space. During that time, I was also doing pro bono projects for nonprofits because I noticed that attackers were targeting these nonprofits. They didn't have cybersecurity teams in-house. I wanted to do something about it. And I quickly realized that me freelancing in that way was working really well, and that it's not just a problem that those nonprofits have, that small businesses, medium-sized businesses, even enterprises face that too. And so I started Cyber Pop-Up, which is an on-demand platform for cybersecurity services that's powered by vetted and highly skilled freelancers so that those folks have access to cybersecurity experts on demand.
So what was your challenge trying to take that to the next level?
Oh, man, where do I start? So I know when I first came up with this idea, like I had such a huge vision and I had designed this product and all of this, and I went to a development firm to try to build it, and they told me it was going to cost $100,000 or something like that. And of course, for me, like I did not have $100,000 sitting around. And so I went to try to raise venture capital. That did not work at all. Got so many no's, and it was just a very challenging process. And so from there, I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this done. I literally locked myself in a lab for weeks and just like did research and built everything myself, and got those small wins so that I could start to take advantage of resources that are out there, and especially as firms like Fifth Star Fund started to come into play, to really be able to succeed with that support.
So can the general public invest in Fifth Star Funds, or is it specific investors?
No, that's the beauty of what we're building.
Yeah.
So anyone can contribute into the fund in any amount. You can visit our website. You can donate $5. You can donate $1 million if you'd like. And all that capital we'll use to invest in founders like Christine. She was our first investment. We're privileged to be on the journey with her. And what's also beautiful as well is all the returns from our investments, all of those returns get reinvested into the fund. So as any of our founders succeed, like Christine who's crushing it, it'll just go on to support more founders in the future. So it's an evergreen, self-sustaining fund, an initiative that we're building in Chicago.
What did you see in her that you think the other people who said no to her, what were they missing?
Oh my gosh, when we met Christine, like for us it was a no-brainer investment. Obviously Christine with her credentials, working at United, she had a platform actually that had paying customers and a product that was out there, and she was still running into these obstacles. So for us it was a no-brainer, and it was a validation that these founders are out there. So it was very clear, and so for us we were objective, we were rigorous in our process, and Christine like blew us out of the water. So
all right, well you're about to get a bunch of phone calls.
I love that idea too. I think it's just it's a phenomenal idea. So good luck with everything. And thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
We really really appreciate it. And you can find more. Check out Fifth Star Funds. You can also follow Samir and Christine on Twitter as well. And Christine's company is Cyber Pop-Up. All right. Thank you both so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Thank you.